Hi, welcome to SSK Yarners Podcast.
I'm Sharon.
And I'm Karen. So today is our Whips and Foes Works in Progress, Finished Object. We have both been kind of busy, haven't we? I mean, as busy as normal, but really busy getting things done, working on some things, and a lot of finished objects to share. Couple of works in progress. We also have a viewer's tip today to share. It's a really great tip for socks. Some shout outs to say today. So
stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. We'll be right back. I do have a couple of really quick shout outs out there. Victoria from Victoria Knits. Hey Victoria, how's it going? I just wanted to give her a shout out. She's actually making the Hitafude cardigan.
Oh, good for her.
Yes.
I really love mine.
I do too.
I really do. I think when you finish it, you will absolutely love it.
Yeah. It's really, really great. I love my Hitafude. We did a 5-part series on it, sharing, we all did it together for the first time. We shared our tips, we shared some stumbles that we came across and how we worked through it. And we both loved ours. So Victoria has a podcast on YouTube. Go check her out. It's Victoria Knits, and wow, she is a great photographer. I mean, She's not an amateur. She is amazing. So, another shout out is Sarah from Saltbox Knits. Sarah, how are you? Sarah is also making the Hitafude cardigan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and she has a podcast on YouTube as well. So go check out the Saltbox Knits. She's really fun. She drinks a lot of tea.
I like tea.
Yeah, you're a big teetotaler. I try not to do caffeine. So, so many, I didn't realize that, like Katrina watches us and she has a podcast. Hey, if you watch us and you're a podcaster, let us know, because if it doesn't say podcaster in your name, I honestly don't know that you're a podcaster. And Sarah's been watching us for quite a while. And if I had,
check her out.
Yes, if I had known Sarah, I would have checked you out long ago. So please let us know. I am always looking for new podcasts to watch. So I'm a big podcast watcher. I know you watch podcasts, so let us know. And so we can go check you out. So, but we appreciate it, Victoria. Thank you, Sarah, for giving us a mention in your podcast. I'm glad we're able to help as much as we could with our videos on the Hitafude.
Yeah.
So, be sure to check it out. I'll put a little iCard up there, so you could, if you are interested in the Hitafude, you can go check those out.
It's a great sweater.
Yeah, really is a great sweater. Yeah. So what's new with you? Anything new?
No.
Nothing
I don't think
new?
so.
No? Well, my eyebrows healed, right? Thank God. It was horrible. Yeah, but I found a great cleanser that I'm using that the dermatologist recommended. It's CeraVe.
I never heard of it.
Buy it at Walmart.
Really?
It's like $8 or $9.
Oh, that's
for
nice.
a container, and she said it's going to last me almost 3 months.
Oh, wow.
So, it has salicylic acid in it.
Does it?
Yeah, so I think it's CeraVe.
I'll have to look at it.
I'll put a little link up there if anybody's curious. But, really good, and Amazon sells it too. The dermatologist, she's amazing, because she's like, look, I could sell you a bottle of this for $28.
Exactly.
It'll probably last you 2 to 3 months. She said, but this brand they sell at Walmart, she said, it's just as good.
Right.
And she said it's under $10. So I was like, well, I'm going to give that a go. Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, then okay, maybe you try something else.
Yeah.
But
But
if it works, that's great.
Yeah. So I like it. So I just thought I'd share that with everybody. Mm-hmm. This is a great tip for socks. I have not personally tried it, but I have a feeling I may try it if I do another cuff down socks. Tip is from Cindy on Ravelry. Again, if you have a tip you want to share, go over to our Ravelry, go into the groups tab, SSK Yarners, and we have a thread there that's called Viewers Knitting Tip. So share it with us. But again, it doesn't have to be knitting. It could be crochet or sewing or anything. But what she said is she hates the Kitchener stitch. I know a lot of people do hate it. And what she was trying to do, she was playing around with a 3-needle bind off. So she did the 3-needle bind off, and it put these funny little points, you know, on the edge.
The Kitchener stitch sometimes does that too.
Now, I think not as drastic.
Right, but you have those, that's part of why I don't like that.
Well, I don't like it because I could feel it in my foot.
Yeah.
I think
well, you must be really sensitive.
And I have really big feet. No, yeah, I don't know why it bothers me, but it does. And what she figured out is she turns the sock inside out and does the 3-needle bind off.
That's a great idea.
So those little pointy edges are on the inside now, so you don't really see them.
Right. That's a great idea.
Cindy, it's something I'm going to try. Now, so thank you so much for that tip. I'm definitely going to try it, and when I do, I'll let everybody know how I like it, and maybe I can show it.
Right.
Yeah, and we'll see. So that's pretty cool. Should we share some finished objects?
Sure. Here that I actually finished for my husband. He's finally getting a pair of socks, which he won't wear until the fall.
Finally!
And this actually was a free pattern. Also, it's Twizzler socks. I had to adjust it just slightly because not every pattern is written for every stitch that count that you need, and so many sizes for different foot. So I did a little bit of adjustment, you know, in the front for the slip stitch, but it worked out fine. I really, really like it.
I love the way that's striped.
And thank you. Yeah, that was my first experiment with a
Sharon dyed the yarn, so the yarn is not available for purchase. But I just love it. And now, when you dyed it, you used the warping board, didn't you?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did, because I have a warping board. My dad made it for me for when I weave, which I haven't done in a long time. But yes, it did help to have the warping board. Yes, it definitely did. And you know, next time I probably would make some smaller and some bigger, but it was an experiment nonetheless. And
I think it came out
I'm
great.
pretty pleased with the colors and the striping. So that was one pair of socks. Echo Beach socks.
Love this color too.
Yeah, I really like this color too.
You can't buy this yarn; it's not available. Sharon has hand dyed this one as well.
This
really
one.
Beautiful.
Another experiment. Echo Beach sock. So that's that pattern, and it was a nice pattern. I think I adjusted a little bit, you know, on the sides, because my stitch count is normally different than what a lot of patterns are written for, which is no big deal.
And I think that's common, right?
It's a pretty stitch. Yeah,
it's a pretty
stitch. It's a very
really
pretty stitch. So I would highly recommend trying the
Echo. Another free pattern.
Beach. Yep.
We love free patterns.
Echo Beach sock. Raquel Gaskell.
Yep.
She's the designer.
Really?
And then I have this sock, which is a plain vanilla, although in here I try to do a pattern.
She actually did a plain vanilla sock. I love that.
And this is a sock blank that you did, and it was a real pretty chevron pattern in blues, which of course I love the blues.
I did that purposely for her. Yeah.
And it turned out really well.
I like the way it knit up. I really like the way it knit up.
The way it knit up. I just love it.
Me too.
It makes it look so special, and there's not anything but plain knit stitches in there.
I've been doing a lot of sock blanks. I love them. I love them too. I really like to dye them, and I like to knit with them.
And so this is the last pair that I will share. This is called the monkey sock. Its designer is Cookie A. This is a free pattern if you go to knitty.com. I don't know, Ravelry charges for that pattern. It's a paid pattern on Ravelry.
Oh, I I didn't know that. Okay.
I saw this in another podcast that I was watching.
Okay.
And she mentioned this pattern. So I went to Nitty and I got the pattern. That's why I don't have it.
That's interesting. It's free on Nitty.com, but you have to pay for it on a Ravelry. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really great. Monkey Socks by Cookie Egg.
And I will say, this is a quick knit pattern. I definitely enjoy doing the pattern. Of course, for me, I do have to adjust because the pattern calls for quite a few more stitches than I can do. So I actually end up just doing some plain knit stitches between the front and the back.
Oh, I see that.
Because I can only do one pattern repeat in the back, because that's how it works. And I actually did a different toe on this one. I did what's called a Whirlwind toe. And I actually saw this on a podcast that I watch. Her So Sweet Violet, and her name is Jules, and she's from the UK. And she does she does the Whirlwind toe on a lot of her patterns, and I just wanted to give it a go.
And do you like it?
I did like it. I like the way it looks.
And
it's a more of a rounded toe.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And it works up really quick. I definitely would, she has a Ravelry page, and it's So Sweet Violet, and when you look at her socks, if she's used that toe for her socks, she puts it in. So it's worth checking out.
Check that out. So here's the sock that I finished. I love this sock.
Yeah, I do too. In fact, I ordered it.
Now this is just a plain vanilla sock. I did not use a pattern. I literally just knit, heel, and then I knit all the way to the top and just did a 2x2 rib. It has cotton, polyamide, and polyester. Let me tell you, they are so comfortable. And as I was knitting, I'm like, I think they're going to be a little big, but they fit perfect.
Oh, good.
They fit perfect. But these socks are great for summer. They're great for summer because they're not wool. Yeah. They're wool-free. But I thought the cotton would stretch way out.
Oh, yeah. It must be the polyester.
I don't know. I love it. It's really soft.
Yeah, it is soft.
So,
I know.
Yeah. So we have a lot of socks today. So
yay.
On to my next finished object.
Oh, yes. I love that.
This. I haven't blocked it yet.
Oh, you got it pinned.
And I know you're supposed to block it before you seam it, but I didn't. This is that yarn.
Yeah, that Lang. Is it Lang?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lang Yarns Sol Degrade. Now, we made a couple of scarves last year with this.
Yes.
And I wanted to make something different. So the name of the pattern, Spring Air Infinity Scarf. This is a one skein project, free pattern.
Okay.
And it's by Phil DiMartino. Spring Air Infinity Scarf. I just love that
it's
stitch.
Real pretty.
It really is
really pretty. And
look, I could even wear it with what I have on.
Yes, you could.
Right? And it's stretchy, so you can double it. But I may have a hot flash, so I'm going to take it off. I don't want to trigger a hot flash. Now, this is cotton, so it's not itchy on my skin.
That's nice.
And that's the main reason that I did it, because I found in the past that everything I knit with wool, I'm just so hypersensitive around my neck. So that's the main reason. So I'll probably wear this in the winter.
Yeah,
even though it's really for summer, but I'll wear it in the winter.
Yeah, but
because again, it doesn't get very cold here.
No, it doesn't, and that's perfect.
I really did like the stitch really fast.
I love that stitch.
This is a one-day project. I mean, it's really, really easy.
Well,
and
maybe
again,
one
it's
day
free.
for you, but yeah.
Well, it is. It's easy. It's a knit project, but it's easy.
So I see you have your skirt.
I have another finished object. Here it is.
Yay! Cute.
Cute, right? So I did finally finish it. Borderline Vertigo. It's a drops design pattern. And actually it's called Bommelin. This is a different color. But it's Bommelin by Garn Studio or Drops design. And I just love this skirt. I made one before. I wear it to death. And I made this one over a year ago.
Yeah.
And it sat, now, Sharon already knows this. When I make garments, I put them in a bin and I'll finish them all in like a weekend. So I may finish something and it may sit there for, 2 months. So like now, summer objects, working on some summer objects. So, and then when in the middle of summer, I'll start my fall objects. So by the time I get to fall, I'll seam them all and they'll be ready to wear. So this sat, and I didn't quite get it finished in time for summer. So I thought, well, there's no rush really to finish it. Well, then a year passed, and I gained a little bit of weight.
Oh no.
So I tried it on, and it's a little bit tight, so I didn't want to finish it. And all I had to do was put the elastic in it, because it has an elastic. So you know what? I finally said, you know what? I'll wear a long shirt with it. It'll be fine. It gives me a little bit of a bubble butt.
You can't give it to me because I'm a little larger than you, so if it doesn't fit
you could try it. I mean, you could try it out. You know, I didn't
it's
think
really
I gained,
pretty. I love that color.
I thought I only gained weight at the top and the midsection, but evidently I gained weight in my butt.
Oh, wow.
But I love it. It's a great pattern. I can't say enough good things about the yarn. Absolutely love the yarn. The skirt comes in, it's a free pattern. Skirt comes in sizes small up to 3XL. And the 3XL, it says 1,023 yards. I used a little bit more because I like mine just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So that's up to you. But for $3.40 a skein.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And, I think 93 yards. So just shy of 100. So you need like anywhere from 7 to 11 skeins. So that's under $50.
Yeah.
So I love it.
It's a work in a project. I can't talk
We're not even drinking wine.
I know, we haven't in a long time.
But
this is the banner Unfurled.
Katrina's pattern.
Yes.
Talk about podcasts. Katrina's Creations.
Yes, and she had donated her pattern for the giveaway on our last episode. So I am not doing red, white, and blue, of course, as you can see. It's green. So I really have been enjoying knitting on this. I love the lace portion. I love the stripe portion. So that's really, and I have a pair of socks on the needles. Another pair of the monkey socks on the needles that I'm making for my sister.
So do we have anything else today?
I don't think so, do we?
Is that it?
I think that's it. That's it.
I think that's it.
Just your bag.
My little bag.
That I love.
Little bag that I just made really quickly. Maybe I'll talk about it on another episode, but yeah. So I guess that's it today. Wow, where can you find us? I'll scroll it down and join the group on Facebook.
Yeah.
Don't join the page because the page gets so bogged down with so much stuff. So join the group there and share your tips, share your knitting.
Your works in progress, your finished objects. If you found a good pattern that you want to let us know about.
Yeah, we'd love to talk about it.
Definitely, or try it out.
Exactly.
I'm always looking.
For new patterns.
I spend time every night looking at Ravelry. I don't need any. I have plenty, but
I have lots of patterns, but I still look. So to stay up to date on our videos, why don't you hit the subscribe button?
Right here.
That's exactly
right.
Hit that little subscribe button, and actually you'll receive notifications so you can stay up to date on our videos. Yeah. So returning viewers, again, we can never thank you enough.
Yes.
That's why we're here. That's why
Definitely
we do this.
Appreciate you.
And new viewers, if you've tuned in this long, thank you so much for hanging in there with us. We are always looking for new subscribers, and we adore each and every one of you. And check out our last episode to find out if you're local. You can come out and meet us in September.
Definitely.
So do that. So
at the Georgia Fiber Fest.
Yeah, at the Georgia Fiber Fest. So thanks, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Who knows where we'll be?
Paris.
France.